Hello again. It's good to be back with you on Song of the Week. It's Michael Hermiston's turn, and we'll be featuring a song that I wrote in July of 2017 for him, which is Out of Context. This is about a place that I refer to as out of context when you take into context all of the strange things that are taking place in the world. I wrote this song the day or two prior to my original upload, which I'll have a link of that in the description box. And I wasn't pleased with the outcome of my original draft, so I took it down the very next day and I worked on it some more, and I came up with something that was more appealing to me and apparently to Michael, because when he heard it, that second upload, he went to work on it, had a free afternoon, and he did it himself. He enjoyed it so much and liked the lyrics of the song, and he uses the horn and his musical talents in it, and it sounds really good, and I believe you'll be impressed by what he did with it, as we were. But as we said, this is about how that academia has come so absurd and foolish and silly in a lot of respects, as well as other areas of life, especially when it comes to young folks. And so I believe that you can relate to it if you're familiar or surround yourself with young and immature people, that especially those that think that they have matured and know it all. And we all know some of those, don't we? Anyway, we appreciate you tuning in this week, and stay tuned now for Out of Context by Hermiston. Till next time, take care.
Transported in time, taken by the winds of change to a place called Out of Context, the farcical believed to be sane. There were question marks after statements and gasps after candid words. Truth fell and melted like snowflakes on the heads of the absurd. Peddled as respectable, once considered a life of mistakes, all in the name of vanity, one's own choices to make. A journey without a compass and a path without a sign will render the traveler hopeless and forever blind. The institutions of higher learning reproduce lemmings as they may. Gold and guns, or hammer and sickle, mines of mush for houses of clay. Every complex of society, corrupt and systematically vile. Destruction and instruments of death, with a handshake and a smile. The show has no final act, all hearts desensitized, and the voices of puberty mistaken for those of the wise. Deprivation, destitution, a place of darkness and fear. Turbulent and replete with storms, the place out of context is sincere. The show has no final act, all hearts desensitized, and the voices of puberty mistaken for those of the wise. Deprivation and destitution, a place of darkness and fear. Turbulent and replete with storms, the place out of context is sincere. Transported in time, taken by the winds of change to a place called out of context, the farcical believed to be sane.